Hello everyone and welcome back to Lovella's Coloring. So for this video I am going to be sharing how I color turquoise stones. Those are the ones that have veins that go through it, and I was asked if I could share how I colored it, so I'm going to share two different versions. One of the version is like the one that I colored on in this illustration, and this illustration is from Anastasia Ellie Caldereva. The coloring book is called Nocturnes. I got this from Etsy, and this is a simpler way of coloring turquoise stone. And then on this one, for the headpiece here, the turquoise stone is a little more complex, so I'll be using a lot more pencils to share how I colored this one in. Plus it also has a little bit of stickles. The stickle color I use is Mercury Glass, so I'll show you how I stuck that on also. If you're wondering, this illustration is by Fabiana Traer, and it's from the Coloring Heaven World of Princesses Special, issue number 52. And I'm not sure if it's still available on Coloring Heaven, but if it is, I will leave it down below in the video description. So again, I'll share the simpler version first, and I'll be using Caran D'Ache Pablo pencils, and on this one I will be using the Luminance pencils and a Holbein, the soft white Holbein. So I'll be right back and we'll start off with the simpler one. Okay, so for the simpler version one, I'm going to be using Pablo pencils. So the colors I am going to be using is Malachite, or light green, number 181. And this one is Azurite blue, number 170. I'll also be using Indigo, which is number 139. And Sepia, number 407. So we'll start off with the light green. And what I'm going to be doing is just doing a light layer over the whole thing. I only have circle stencils, so I just did circle ones to show for this example. And this is a lot bigger than the beads that were in the Nocturnes coloring book. I do have to let you know my son is in the room with me, so you may hear him in the background. Okay. Next, we're just going to shadow it in. I'll start off with the Azurite blue, number 170. Please excuse my sniffling if you hear it. I've been having allergies for the past few days, and it's a lot better today compared to the past 2 days. So let me turn this around. So I'm just like creating a shadow or shade. Just like saying, like, this is a round bead. I'll clean that up soon. Next, I'll come in with the indigo blue, and then just it's even darker. So I'm just going to just continue blending this in. It's a bigger circle, so it's taking me a little while longer to do this. So I'll probably fast forward this part just so you can get to the next part. I'm just going to be blending the colors together, so it'll look blended and seamless. Okay, so I'm done. It's like a gradual blend of the indigo to the azurite blue to the light green. Now to make the veins, I will just use the sepia number 407, and pretty much it's just random directions for this one. I'm just going to create random veins. Some of them are like you know, just branching off each other. There's no right or wrong with this one, so just creating veins, and I'm actually just going lighter as I go towards the lightest part, darker where it's shadowed. And you can make thick veins or thin veins, or light veins. So so that's pretty much it. After you color your bead, just add the veins. It's just, again, random directions, just adding little veins off the other one. And that's it. So that's a simple way of creating turquoise stones using just pencils. And then let me move this over here. Next is the more complex one. So for the complex one, we will be using Caran D'Ache Luminance. So here are the pencils that we will be using. It's kind of hard to read it, so let's see. The first one is Malachite, light Malachite green, no percentage. That's number 181. And then the next one is turquoise blue, and that's number 171. Next one is ice blue, and that's number 185. Then we're going to the grays. So this one is silver gray, number 002. And this one is French gray, 10%. That is number 802. Next one is sepia, 10%, number 902. And then the last color is French gray, no percentage, 808. And then at the end, I will blend the whole thing with the Holbein soft white. This is 501. This one's kind of soft. The pencil that I have, every time I sharpen it breaks. So yeah, so but this one's really soft, and I really like how it blends all the colors together. The white and luminance would work also, even Prismacolor, but I really like the soft white because it's just very creamy. And then at the end, I'll also show how I stuck on the stickles. So we'll start off with a base of the lightest color, which is light malachite green. And this one, yeah, just a light coating throughout the whole circle. Okay, so I actually looked at pictures of turquoise stone to help me like decide how I'm going to put the colors, especially the marbling, like this one. So how it's kind of like marbled. So I'm just going to, I'm going with my darkest color first of the blue. This one is Ice Blue number 185, and I'm just going to create veins with this one. So I'm just going to just random again, just pick where you want it to go. Just gonna just going wherever. I'm making the ones closer to the edges thick. I think I'm just gonna leave it like that, and then next one I'm gonna go with the darker one with darker gray. This is French gray 808, and again same thing. I'm just gonna put in little veins for the gray one. And sometimes it's good to look at a picture and just kind of follow the veins there also if you're unsure. And I'm just going in different different areas. So it doesn't look like much right now, but it's okay. So I'll leave that. So that's just to show me where I want the veins. I'm going to go with the medium turquoise color. This is turquoise blue 171, and I'm just going to kind of go beside the ice blue that I laid down, kind of like shadowing it. Connect those two there. And then I'm going to go with the medium of the grays. This is Sepia 10%. And then do the same thing, but I'm going along the French gray that I added. I'm just like elongating the veins. Adding shadow to it. After I put the soft white, I'm going to be going back with the darker colors again. So this is just building up the color. Next, I'm just going to continue with the gray. So this one is the French gray 10%. Again, just go around the sepia that I just laid down and just lay it down, shadowing it. There, and then with the base color that I added, light malachite green number 181. So I want to leave a little bit of light white space. Okay, so the silver, where is this? Silver gray is, I'm just gonna go in the white area and just kind of like blend what's around it. Just like that, just blending it all. Like that. Okay, so now I'm going to come in, make sure my soft white is clean. Okay, so yeah, I just cleaned up the tip. I want to make sure I don't transfer any other colors. And I'm just going to go through the whole thing and just color it. So it softens it up. There you go. So again, it still doesn't really look like anything yet. We're going to come in with our darker colors. So I'm just going to start off with the, what is this? French gray, number 808. And just, let me sharpen this really quick. Okay, so just going to, not so much, just to define the vein that was there. And on these French gray lines is where I'm going to put the what is that thing called? Stickles. So this one here, I'm just gonna, to make it look like it's rounded. Like that. And then we are going to come in with the ice blue, number 185. And this one's to darken up the blue veins. And you want a sharp tip, so to help you. Again, it's random. I'm just trying to follow where I laid it earlier. Doesn't have to be like a solid line, so because when you look at a picture of it, some are dark areas, you have some light areas, so I'm just doing it like that. And then again, just want to around. Let me add a little bit more of the, what is this? Turquoise blue. Just to add a little more blue to it. And I'm going to come back with the soft white and I just want to lightly go around this. Just to blend the colors. there. So that's pretty much it. I mean, if you want to create more white area, you can always come in with your white, but I think it looks okay. What that is there. Okay, and then now with the stickles, sorry, this is my like little scrap over here. You just need like a very fine tip paintbrush. This is what I use, so I'm just gonna damp it a little bit, just so I can have that tip. I'm gonna put down just a little bit of stickles on this little scrap paper, and then I'm just picking this up, and then in the darker area on the browns, I'm just using this to dab it on the gray, not gray, the French gray, yeah. Sorry if my hands is like shaky. So, did I put any in there? There. Trying not to put too much. There you go. Just clean my brush. Okay, so that's pretty much it. That's how I do the simplest turquoise stone, and then my more complex one, plus with stickles. And yeah, I know, I like it. I may change like sometime in the future how I do it, but this is how I'm doing it right now. And I was asked if I can share it, so this is it. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comments down below, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. So I'll go ahead and let you all go. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing how I colored turquoise stones. I will see you all at my next video. Please take care, keep safe and healthy, and happy colorings. Bye bye.